Hello. I want to talk to you about commitment. Um, my name's Heather Radon. I'm a life coach, relationship and intimacy coach, and a women's empowerment and self-love coach. So, commitment. Just curious, what does commitment mean to you? Most of us can think about relationship or commitment to getting a certain thing done, and it comes in all kinds of varieties of ways of how we can commit and show up for ourselves and show up for others. So what I'm seeing in many areas of people's lives, including my life and stuff like this, is having a commitment to actually, setting an intention and following through. So I watch people say, okay, I'm going to lose this weight. And then 10 pounds into it, they're like, oh, I just need to have McDonald's and a cheeseburger and whatever their favorite dessert is, milkshake and stuff like this. Or like in my instance, so I'm healing my knee right now. And so there's days that I wake up and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to deal with this. And I think, oh, okay, I'm gonna just go do surgery and it'll be done. But it won't be done, because then I'll have to have the commitment to go to PT every single day anyway, and it'll take the same amount of time to heal. So every day I have to find commitment within myself to show up and do my exercises and go swimming and do everything I need to be doing, and making sure I'm walking carefully and precisely and not trying to rush off, making sure that I have plenty of time. And then there's all the unexpected things. It's like when the taxi driver doesn't actually show up, and I'm like, because it's out of my hands. I can't control other people. But it's like there's commitment as in relationship, like every morning waking up and recommitting or committing again to that person that you've committed your life to, if you're married, or if you're in a deep committed relationship and this is who you want to go through life with, whether or not you want to, or whether you're married or not, doesn't matter. There is a recommitment every single morning to choose that person, to choose, this is who I am, this is who I want to be with, through thick, through thin, through hard stuff. And hard stuff is going to show up, but can you handle it? It's not always easy. Somebody has a health issue, somebody has mental stuff that comes up in their childhood stuff, and or learning their partner's love language that's the opposite to yours, so you're having to give them gifts when that's not your way, or you're having to take time with them when your idea of time is like, hey, let's go to a party, whereas they need one-on-one time. Or being somebody who their partner, you're with a partner that needs touch, and that's not your love language. And finding out where the middle way is, where you're not really compromising yourself, but you're committed to the relationship, and you keep showing up for the relationship and knowing that that is your truth. Your truth is committing to the relationship and committing to yourself at the same time, and finding where that balance is, because if you don't nourish the relationship will die. It's just like a plant. You don't water it, you don't give it its proper nutrition, and it's gonna just whittle, I want to say whittle away. It's gonna wither away. There we go. There's that word. And and you don't want that. You want it fed and nourished and stuff like this. You want to keep the communication alive. So you're committing every single day to communicate what you need and communicate in a responsible manner. You're waking up and you're like, okay, so I have this commitment to my work. I need to get this thing done, while also balancing everything else in your life, which is your alone time, your time to your relationship, your time to your health, your time for all of that, and finding the balance in all of it. It's not always easy. Sometimes things go to the wayside, but you always need to definitely bring those back and commit to having all of it balanced. I had a teacher, I think I was 20 years old. He was really amazing. He said, write down everything you do. It was a really great exercise, by the way. Write down everything you do and how much time you spend with each thing. That's relationships, that's eating, that's driving, that's work, that's entertainment, that's friend time, all of this stuff. And he was saying, each thing should have a little bit of a percentage. And most of us walk around in life and put like over 50% of our time into our relationship when we're off work. And so what happens is and this is a little bit of a negative thing, but it's also reality, that if that relationship dies, you have 50% of your free time that you have to actually replace. And that's why he's like, do not give up your friends. Do not, give up the things that you love, the things you're passionate about, your hobbies, hiking, keeping your health in good order and stuff like this, because first of all, it feels amazing to keep it all balanced and commit to it every single day. So you're committing to yourself and you're committing to the relationship and like saying, hey, I'm committed to keeping this relationship healthy and I have to do these things to keep the relationship healthy. And most people think, oh, well, I have to just focus on the relationship to keep it healthy. Not true. You have to focus on the relationship and yourself. And when you're happy, the relationship is more happy, but also giving the relationship what it needs for it to nourish and grow. Some people go too extreme one way or another, only taking care of the relationship or only taking care of self. And there's a balance. You have to find that balance to nourish all of it. And, I find when people are in relationship longer, they're off doing hobbies and doing the things that they love and stuff like this. And I'm saying, yes, that's a beautiful way of being. And can we bring that in a little sooner? And so you can keep the commitment to your work stuff, especially if you're self-employed. It's really easy just to go, oh, I'm self-employed, I can just go do this. So keeping with the commitment of your health, eating right, going to the gym, loving yourself, keeping the pleasure alive, and joy and the laughter going on in your relationship. So many people will drop that. They become a friendship only relationship, and friendship's awesome, but friendship mixed with pleasure and joy and ecstasy and orgasm and all that stuff and lovemaking and having, a lot of couples actually get to the point where, you have to almost put it on the calendar. Like, this night is for us. And I recommend that all the time to my couples. This is for us. Committing to going on that trip, hey, I want to go on this trip. I'm taking a month off. I'm going to go here. And so many people let fear and anxiety and the unknown stop them. And so I'm here to say commitment is an amazing thing. And when we commit to something, we can do anything we want. And so I'm here as a life coach, a relationship and intimacy coach, an empowerment coach for women, and self-love coach, to drop you into that amazing place of you can. And I'm here to guide you and support you through that. And if you feel like you want to have a phone call with me, a nice 15, 20-minute phone call to see if we're the right fit, just go ahead and look me up at www.theecstaticbody.com. And my name is Heather Ray, R-H-E-A, Dawn, D-A-W-N. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on my website. And I would love to talk to you. I love supporting people in having their dreams come true. It's one of my favorite things. So take care. Namaste. Enjoy.